Hello everyone, it's Ina, and today is our next lesson. Today is lesson 10. So let me just reduce the sound a little bit and it will be good. So I have already sent a link to our lesson in Kik and Twitch, so we can start. Today we have урок 10. Lesson 10, урок 10. We're going to learn цифры, numbers, actually they're digits, цифры, and время, time. So, let's go. At first, we'll just practice a little bit with the sound, so there's no real meaning to whatever we're going to hear. It's just to practice our speaking. So let's start with the first one. Я люблю тебя. Я люблю тебя. And I love you. Because letter Я, буква Я, also means I am. Next one. Сейчас съем уху. Сейчас съем уху. Now eat fish soup. Oh, I will eat a fish soup now, but Russian is quite simple, so we can just say now eat fish soup. Дальше. You, не подходи, убью. You, не подходи, убью. You. Not come close, kill. It means don't come close, I will kill you. You, не подходи, убью. So this type of phrase you may hear in a lot of movies, detective movies, or maybe like in the street if I don't know, you just go like on a very dark shadow alley somewhere and you might hear it. Next one. Сходи в кафе. So, сходи в кафе means go in cafe or go to a cafe. Сходи в кафе. So the word cafe, the final letter is ye, but we pronounce it very strong, like cafe. Сходи в кафе. Дальше. L, and this one is called мягкий знак, but as you remember, it does not make any sound, it just make the word, the letter before it soft. So have L, but together they make L. Коль, поль, моль. One more time. L, поль, поль, моль. Next one is the same, R and мягкий знак. Together they sound R. Тырь, штырь. Again. R. Тырь, штырь. Тырь, штырь. Тырь, штырь. Okay. Nice. We can move on. So today we're going to learn some цифра. ц, и, ц, ф, р, а, фра, цифра, цифра. We stress E, цифра. It means a digit. So I'm going to write it here. Digit. So of course there are 10 digits, like in any other language. So let's try to read all of them. We start with 0. N, O, no, L, ноль, ноль. Next one. Од, од, ин, ин, один, один. So the stress actually falls on E, and O is unstressed, so we pronounce it as letter A. But we have to spell it while we're writing with O. But just reading with A. Один, один. Next one. Д, В, А, два, два. Ноль, один, два. Okay, next one. Т, Р, И, три, три, три. Next one. Ч, Е, че, Т, И, ты, Р, Е, ре. Че, ты, ре. Четыре, четыре. We stress U. Четыре, четыре. And again, with letter Y, we have the very same rule as with O. If it is not stressed, we pronounce it as letter E. Будь здоров. If someone sneezes, in English we say bless you. In Russian, будь здоров. Be healthy. So let's write here E again. Четыре. Okay, this actually doesn't look like E at all. Let's do it one more time. Here and okay, like this maybe. Четыре, четыре. Next one. Oh, let's read the whole first line together again. Ноль, один, два, три, четыре. Next one. Пять, пять, пять. Ше, ше, с, шесть, шесть. Дальше. Семь, 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 семь. Next one, if we'll divide it like this in two parts, it will be like part of 7 and also 2 letters before. So it will be во, во, семь, восемь, восемь. So again, the stress falls on O. So instead of ye, we can pronounce, okay, this is again not a very clear E, like this. This is a clear E. Восемь, восемь. And we have the final digit, final цифра, that is D, E, D, V, Я, Вя, Т. Девять. Stress falls on first syllable. Девять. Девять. Again, ya is not stressed. This is again, we pronounce it as E. Девять. Девять. So let's read them one more time all together. Ноль. Один. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Хорошо. So I'm going to show you some digits with my fingers, some цифры, and you need to try to pronounce it, try to say it, so as loud as you can, or as correct as you can. So let's go. 1. If you struggle, just repeat after me. 1, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, 3, 3, 6, 6, 9, 9.
Preem har precis lanserat nya fräscha toaletter.
0.
Något vi tycker du
0.
ska uppleva. Dags för ett stopp
2.
kanske. Välkommen till Preem.
2.
En bättre resa.
4. 4. Хорошо. Let's move on. We are also going to learn 3 numbers today. And numbers we pronounce as ch, I, chi, s, lo, число, число, число. It means a number. Число. Digit is цифра, but a number is число. It consists of 2 цифры, 2 digits. So let's read number 10. Okay, let me take another color, maybe yellow. Де, с, я, ся, т. 10. 10. 10. Again, instead of ya, we can say I, because ya is not stressed. 10. 10. Next one, all of the numbers from 11 to 19, including 19, they follow the same pattern. So the digits, the ones, they should be the same as we learned in digits and цифры. And at the end, they will have the same kind of ending. So let's read it. Let's read them. So this number 1 is один, один. And something that is basically shows us that it's from 11 to 19 is надцать, надцать, надцать. Actually, when we are pronouncing this second part, надцать, we actually don't have to say letter the. We can just say надцать, одиннадцать, 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 11. So I want you to try to read number 12. I will help you with the first part. Две. But here the stress falls on надцать, so here it should be E. Okay, let's write a better looking E. Here. Двенадцать. 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 So let's read them one more time, beginning with 10. 10. 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Молодцы. So let's go through all of the numbers one more time. We'll read all of them. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. So this amount of numbers will be enough for digits and numbers would be enough for today's lessons. When we talk about time is more than enough. So first of all, we're going to practice just saying the numbers. Сосчитай, сосчитай. Count. И and напиши, напиши. Write. Ответы, ответы. Answers. Сосчитай и напиши ответы. It means count and write down the answers. So here's our вопрос. Question. Сколько? It means how much. Let's do it again. Сколько? Сколько апельсинов? Сколько апельсинов? So let's write here. Сколько is how many, or actually how much, it depends. Doesn't matter if it's countable or uncountable in Russian language. It will be just сколько. So it's again a little bit easier than in English. Сколько апельсинов? How many oranges are here? So I want you to circle all of the oranges and after say it aloud and also try to write how many oranges are here. So let's try. Апельсин 1, апельсин 2, апельсин 3. So we have to write the and E. 3. Сколько апельсинов? 3. I'm a little bit thirsty, so I need to drink stuff. Сколько апельсинов? 3. Let's move on. Сколько ноутбуков? Сколько ноутбуков? I want you to think and try to remember what is the meaning of the word notebook. Сколько ноутбуков? If you just think of pure English, it will be like notebook, so it's something I write something there. But in Russian language, it's not exactly the same meaning. Notebook. It means a laptop. How many laptops are in the picture? Only one. How do you write one? O. D. Next one. E. And the final one is N. Один. Сколько ноутбуков? Один. Дальше. So you can move by yourself, like to go forward and backwards to see how to actually spell the numbers. So it will be on slide number 3, we have digits from 0 to 9, and on slide number 4, you can see at the bottom we have numbers from 10 to 12. So you can see the spelling and you can copy it on your slide. You can use the text option to type, or you can just use the highlighter pencil as I do to draw to handwriting. Сколько мальчиков? Мальчиков. So the word мальчик actually means a boy. How many boys are here? Сколько мальчиков? I don't see any. So if I don't see any, it means there are 0 boys, and 0 is n. O, L, and мягкий знак. 0 мальчиков. Сколько мальчиков? 0. Because there are no any. No boys here. Дальше. Сколько бананов? Сколько бананов? Я вижу 1 and 2. Remember, letter D, we draw a mountain and after a little bench that it is standing on. Or maybe it's a tent standing on the bench. 2. Next one is V. And the final one is 2. Сколько бананов? 2. Дальше. Сколько енотов? Енот is a raccoon. How many C's do we have in a raccoon? Sometimes I forget, so it's always good to use a dictionary. And double C, double O. So I did not misspell it. But it's always good to check yourself. And it is good to check yourself in any language. Don't be ashamed of using a dictionary. You would feel much more ashamed making maybe mistakes without using a dictionary. So use a dictionary, and all of us humans. So сколько енотов? How many raccoons can you see? I see none. 0. So again, 0. No. O, L, and мягкий знак. 0. Идем дальше. Скажи и напиши цифры. Say and write digits or numbers in this case. Could be anything. So first one, сколько бананов? How many bananas are here? Only 1? So let's write. Next one, this sign, in English we say plus, in Russian almost the same, just the vowel is different. The vowel is U. Плюс. 1 плюс, and let's count. 1 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 плюс and мягкий знак. 1 плюс 6 равно equals 1 плюс 6 равно. It's kind of easy, right? But the difficult part is actually to write the words correctly. Равно 7. С Е М and мягкий знак 7. 1 плюс 6 равно 7. Hooray! Дальше. Сколько собак? Собака is a dog. Сколько собак? Два. Два. Плюс. Здесь сколько? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. 4. We write with ch. Ch. Е. Т. У. 4. Р. 4. Е. 4. 4. 2 плюс 4 равно 6. And мягкий знак. 6. 6. 2 плюс 4 равно 6. Дальше. Сколько котов? Кот is a cat. Кот. Кот. So you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Е. М. Okay, this is a very ugly R. Некрасивая. Некрасивая М. 7. 7. 7 плюс апельсины. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Let's write 6. 6. And мягкий знак. 6. 7 плюс 6 равно 13. But you'll tell me, Ina, we haven't learned 13. How can we supposed to write it? But what did it tell you? numbers from 11 to 19, they have the same pattern. So firstly, we need to write, this number. So what is this number? Это 3. And after, we will just have to think of how do all other numbers from 11 to 19 end. So we can go back to our slide number 4, and we can see that here is the pattern. 12, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So everywhere from 11 to 19 we'll have 19. So we'll just have to copy it. So we will go back to our 13 and we will keep writing 3 and 13. 7 плюс 6 равно 13. Ta-da! And this is it. Ooh, now we know all of the numbers. I mean, all of the numbers that we need for talking about the time, about время. So let's practice a little bit numbers. So we are going to читай, read. Затем напиши числа. So you need to read and later write the numbers or digits, whatever is there. So let's start with conversation. Алло. 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 Это Маша? Это Маша? Нет. Это Дима. Это номер. Это номер. Number. Это номер 3, 7, 0, 4, 6, 2. Нет. Это 3, 7, 2, 6, 8. Извините. Извините. So here we have a conversation that two people are having on the phone. So the typical thing to say while you're talking on the phone is to say allo or hello, hey, allo, allo, allo. So both sides, if you are calling or you're receiving a call, you usually say allo. So later we have это Маша. Is this Маша? Нет, это Дима. No, this is Дима. Next one. Это номер and numbers. Is this number? Like you mean telephone number probably. Это номер 3, 7, 0, 4, 6, 2. So let's write the numbers. 3 is 3. 7. You need to write your numbers too. 7. 0. 0. 0. 4. 4. 4. 6. 6, 6, 2, 2, 2. Это номер 370462. Remember, it's a question, so at the end we need to raise our tone. Это номер 370462. Нет. No. Это 3, 7. Some numbers are the same, so you can look at the green line. 2, 6, 8. And the girl says, извините. Извините. So she says, sorry. So if you want to say sorry, just say извините. So you stepped on someone's toe or foot, you should say извините. So if you want to ask someone a question, but you're kind of maybe a little bit sorry for bothering them, you can also say извините, can I ask you something? Or when you said something bad and the person got offended, you can also say извините. So it's a very good word to know, извините. Let's move on. So again, we have to look at our pictures of prompts, and we're going to read the sentences, and we're going to напиши числа, means write the numbers. Firstly, let's try to read and look at each picture. У меня есть. Do you remember what's the meaning? У меня есть. It means I have. У меня есть ананаса. Ананаса. So here we have our ananas, pineapples. Сколько ананасов? How many pineapples? 2. So we write here 2. У меня есть 2 ананаса. У меня есть 2 ананаса. А у тебя? А у тебя means what about you? How many do you have? So now the girl answers. У меня есть банан. How many? Only 1. So we need to write 1. Да-да-да-да. И and н. У меня есть 1 банан. Perfect. Дальше. Мальчик, a boy, is saying, говорит. У меня есть 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. У меня есть 8 тостов. У меня есть 8 тостов. А у тебя? And what about you? А у тебя? У меня есть 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. У меня есть 5 ваз. У меня есть 5 ваз. 5 vases or vases. Depends how you pronounce those. У меня есть апельсинов. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 9. Д, Е, В, Я, Т, мягкий знак. У меня есть 9 апельсинов. А у тебя? У меня есть кота. 1, 2, 3. У меня есть 3 кота. У меня есть 3 кота. Дальше. У меня есть собаки. 1, 2, 3, 4. У меня есть 4 собаки. А у тебя? У меня есть телефонов. Telephones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 6. У меня есть 6 телефонов. Perfect. Now we can move to the time management. Okay, not management particular, but just we can learn how much time is it. And the question to ask it will be сколько? Exactly the same. Think well. Hello, hello. Сколько? Времени. Времени. Сколько времени? It just means... Oops, let's change the time. What time is it? In English, we have to use 4 different words, but in Russian, only 2. It's basically how much and time. Сколько? How much, how many? Времени, time. So we will need to look at the number. We will need to read the time, and after we will need to draw the time. And actually the link for the lesson is in our stream. So let's try to do it. Firstly, we will read один час. Один is 1. Час is o'clock. O'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 час. Like this. We don't need to be like super precise with the drawing the time, like the hands of the clock, but it's fine. Дальше. Сколько времени? Сколько времени? 2 часа. 2 часа. So here we can see that after the word o'clock, we added an ending a. So we'll have to remember it. So again, 2 часа. 2 часа. Сколько времени? 2 часа. Дальше. Very same question, so we can say it pretty fast. Сколько времени? Сколько времени? 3 часа. So very same ending as at 2 часа. 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock ending is the same. Сколько времени? 3 часа. 3 часа. And next one. Сколько времени? 4 часа. Again we have a 4 часа. Okay, oops, not 3, 4. 4 часа. Дальше. Сколько времени? 5 часов. So since number 5 till the end of our time zone, the time, we will have always ending of. So when it's 1 час, 2, 3 or 4, we say часа, and 5 to 12, and actually till 24, we say часов, часов. 5 часов. 5 часов. Сколько времени? 6 часов. 6 часов. Сколько времени? 7 часов. So remember, after 5, the second part of the part of o'clock is the same all the time. 7 часов. Сколько времени? 8. 8. So this number, actually many students, they kind of forget. That's why I want you to spell it. So we will start with v, o, vo, s, vos, je, vosi, m, and мягкий знак. 8. 8 часов. Дальше. Сколько времени? 9 часов. 9 часов. Almost finished. Сколько времени? This is another one that many students get confused, is 10. 10. We start with letter D, Е, Де, С, Я, 10. And мягкий знак. 10. 10 часов. Сколько времени? 10 часов. Дальше. The last two. Сколько времени? This one is 1. And after this one is 11. 11. 11 часов. Сколько времени? 11 часов. And the final one. This will be the final. Сколько времени? So now it is, oopsie, like this. Again, we start, let's do this. Start with this digit first. V. And after we can go with this one. 12. 12 часов. 12 часов. Maybe it looks a little bit confusing, but don't worry, we will practice a lot today, so still have time. Сколько времени? So here we already have the second part with the clock. Час, часа, часа, часов, часов, часов. And actually this is from my Swedish class for kids. Hur mycket tid? Or sometimes I make some translations. So firstly, let's look at the first watch. First часы. Сколько времени? Сколько времени? It is only one, so один час. Один час. What about the next one? Сколько времени? I can see. What do I see? I can see number 3. And we remember that it is 3. 3 часа. 3 часа. Next one. Green. Зеленый. Сколько времени? 4. 4 часа. Next one. Сколько времени? We just need to look at the clock and we just need to say the number. 9. 9 часов. Дальше. Сколько времени? 5 часов. And the final one. Сколько времени? 12. 12 часов. 12 часов. Again, if you forgot how to spell the numbers, you can always go to where? You can always go to slide number 3, and it's a little bit slow here. 3 and 4, and you will see all of the цифры, digits, or numbers, числа. So all of those that we need to know. And you can just move between the slides by yourself by clicking these arrows, moving forwards and backwards, so it will be easier. Сколько времени? Let's practice. So here I have a little pattern for you that will help you. So if it's only one, we say час. If it's 2, 3, or 4, we say часа. But if it's like anything from 5 to 12, we say часов. Часов. Сколько времени? So let's look at the clock. Сколько времени? 3. So we choose часа. 3 часа. 3 часа. 3 часа. I'm going and to circle and to write and to say. So it will be easier for all of you to focus and remember. Сколько времени? Сколько времени? What number is that? That is number the actual digit. 9. 9. It goes into this interval from 5 to 9, from 5 to 12. So часов. Часов. 9 часов. Сколько времени? 9 часов. Дальше. Сколько времени? I will give you some time to think. Сколько времени? Одиннадцать. Часов. 11 часов. Дальше. Сколько времени? Думаем. thinking? Сколько времени? Actually, I was correct. There is double N here. I didn't see it. Сколько времени? It's only one. Only one is час. Один час. Один час. Дальше. Сколько времени? Сколько времени? You thinking by yourself? I will wait a little bit with my answer. Сколько времени? 4 часа. 4 часа. Дальше. Сколько времени? Восемь часов. 8 часов. Well done, well done. So now I think it will be time for us to practice the final time. All of the time. And this will be the end of the lesson. So in Pear Deck you can write your name. If for some reason there is not your name, you can click "That's not me" and you can type any name you like in any alphabet. It's okay. You can click "Remember me" or not. Depends on you. And start. And we can do the questions together. So you may have questions in the different order than me. So at first try to finish the exercise together with me, and after you can try to do it by yourself. So I'm going to read it, and after we're going to answer the questions. Брат, сколько времени? Brother, what time is it? 11 час, часа, часов. 11. Remember, 1 час, 2, 3 or 4 часа. Anything else is часов. So 11 is pretty big number. 11, so часов for sure. Мама, сколько времени? Mom, what time is it? 8 часов. Часов. Again, starting from 5 up to 12, most of the clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we say часов. Часов. 8 часов. Мальчик, сколько времени? Boy, what time is it? 9 часов. 9 часов. Доктор, сколько времени? Doctor, what time is it? 12 часов. It's 12 o'clock. Сестра, сколько времени? Sister, what time is it? 2. Let's remember. Let's try to think. What do we use with 2? 2 часа. 2 часа. 2 o'clock. Девочка, сколько времени? A girl, what time is it? Or hey girl, what time is it? 5. Час, часа, часов. 5 Часов. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is часов. Папа, сколько времени? Father or daddy, what time is it? 6 часов. Мальчик, сколько времени? 10. What is 10 часов. I don't think it's very difficult, like the time. Like the only thing you need to remember is numbers, but instead, I don't know. Actually, I don't see any messages from you there. Okay, мальчик, сколько времени? 10 часов. You can write to me сколько времени? Your place now. You can write сколько времени. Think well. Мальчик, сколько времени? 3 часа. 3 часа. 3 часа. Дальше. Студент. Сколько времени? Student. What time is it? 7 часов. 7 часов. В Швеции 7 часов. In Sweden, it is 7 o'clock now. В Швеции 7 часов. А в Турции? What about Turkey? What time is it in Turkey? Сколько времени в Турции? Дальше. Дедушка. Сколько времени? Grandpa. What time is it? 4 часа. 4 часа. 2, 3, and 4 we use часа. Учитель. Сколько времени? Teacher. What time is it? 1 час. 1 час. And this is it. Game complete. And we got all of the answers correct. 12 out of 12. So we can check the leaderboard. We have like Georgi who also did stuff. Ina did it in 5 minutes and 57 seconds. And Georgi did it in 1 minute and 11 seconds. But Ina had 12 correct answers, Georgi only 10. But it's okay. So we can start again, or we can click on show the answers, and we can just read the answers. 4 часа, 2 часа, 6 часов, 8 часов, 11 часов, 1 час, 7 часов, 5 часов, 10 часов, 3 часа, and the final one, 9 часов. That is it. We have finished for today. It was not very difficult, but still think well, you did not tell me what time is it in Turkey. Сколько времени в Турции? Так и не сказал. Sorry. Today we actually learned this word. Извините. Хорошо, it's 8:05, but now you know how to say it actually in Russian. So, you were watching, and actually I said it. My mind is working different now. Okay, so here, number 4. It's 8 o'clock, so we can say 8 часов. 8 часов. Let's write it here. 8 часов. And after we can add where. In Турции. In Turkey. 8 часов в Турции. Or we can switch the order and we can just say in Turkey it is 8 o'clock. So we can say в Турции 8 часов. Russian language is looking so hard. No, look, it's actually very easy because it doesn't matter in what order you put words. These 2 sentences, they're written in different order, but both are correct. So there is no mistake. It's really nice for being a student. So you can write it in any order and it's still fine. So it is nice. Okay guys, so for today our Russian lesson is over. So thank you everyone for staying with me, and our next Russian lesson will be on Tuesday again at 6 p.m. Swedish time or Moscow time at the moment, before all of the switches. The time zones. Actually, it's good that Russia now stopped moving the time. Actually, very different languages looking so hard. Nah. It's hard just because you came like to the end of the lesson, but it's fine. It's not that difficult. I mean, some grammar parts, but I would say any language is difficult when you're just starting to learn it, because you need to get used to the alphabet, to the sounds, and also to maybe like basic grammar. So this is the most difficult part. But when you have a little bit of vocabulary and you know maybe how to form a sentence, it is actually much easier and you can just learn things by yourself. And also look, exactly the same question. 8 часов в Турции, and we just add a question mark, and now it became a question. Exactly the same order of words, everything is the same. Just we had a full stop and here is a question mark, and now it's a question. 8 часов в Турции, or Турции 8 часов. Both are correct, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy, no problems with that. And again, I encourage everyone to use the dictionary despite like you know the word or not. So more you use a dictionary, more you will get used to the alphabet and to everything, and spelling is an important thing. When I'm actually reading and when I'm writing during my classes for my students, I always at the beginning spell letter by letter. So instead of like 8, I will just start with V, O, V, S, Vos, Е, 8, M, 8, мягкий знак, 8, 8, 8. So it's not that easy, and in Russian language, if you know how to pronounce each letter, you are able to read. And if you can read, it means other people will definitely understand what you're saying. Maybe you will not understand what you're reading, but others will. So this is actually the beauty. It's not like maybe in some languages like French, different combinations of letters are read differently. So Russian is so much simpler in that way, more like German. What do you see? Like you say it and it's easier. And also when people say things in Russian and you try to note it down, almost like every sound they say, it's exactly the same letter. So we don't have weird combinations of letters like for example in English there are letters S and H that make sound sh, but in Russian we have a special letter for it that is sh. So, or it could be also other one sh. They look very similar, but when you're foreigner, it doesn't matter which one would you write because they are almost identical, and even if you write it differently, the meaning of the word will not change because there are not so many words that begin with either of these letters or in the middle, or if they're at the end. There are not so many words using those, so it's quite easy. Nevertheless, thank you so much for staying today with me, but it is 7 часов and 12 minutes. And it's really time for me to go and prepare the dinner, and you know that our Tuesday session is sometimes a little bit longer, but today is an exceptional day, so I really have to go. And thank you everyone for staying today and for supporting me and for learning Russian. Don't forget to join my Telegram group where we actually practice some Russian. Let me actually send it again. You can find it like on Linktree on where? On Twitch, but I will also find the link now and I will send it if I will find it. Okay, notes, sticky notes. I always try to save them somewhere and I always forget those. And here is the link for Twitch. Here is the link for Kick. Don't forget to click follow, subscribe, and join to practice. So for today, this is it. Thank you so much and see you. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so probably see you tomorrow. Yes, see you tomorrow for the regular gaming, talking, chatting stream. And for now, it is it. So have a good night in Turkey and in other countries around the world, and enjoy your time and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Пока-пока.